Bonjour tout le monde, welcome back to We in France. And over the years, I've seen a bunch of comments asking about my own skincare routine and what beauty products I use regularly. So we're going to shift gears here, and that's what we're going to get into here today. Now, some of the brands I'm going to talk about are French, and a bunch actually are not. But what they all have in common is that they're products that I use regularly and have for quite some time now. I'm going to skip a longer intro and get right into the products. Please stick around until after I go through my 10 products for more context on everything I'm talking about here. And for a longer list of 15 beauty and skincare products I use regularly, definitely check out the blog post linked below in the description box, along with all the product links to the things I discuss here in case you'd like to try any for yourself. So jumping right into number one, I'm going to kick it off with the Bioderma Micellar Water. So this is a product, it's really one of my favorites, and it's French. Truth be told, France has really hard water, and my area here in the Loire Valley is particularly bad. More on that in a minute. But I try to avoid cleaning my face with tap water whenever possible, and I opt for this Bioderma instead. My husband, Tom, he introduced me to Bioderma when I first came to France. It was one of the first French products I tried, and it soon became a fast favorite. So yeah, really one of my favorites. I feel like it's super gentle. It's something Tom and I have both used for over 10 years now. And you just take a cotton round, a cotton ball, you put the liquid on, and then you just wipe your skin until it's clean. With makeup, without makeup, it's an amazing cleanser. Number two is Grown Alchemist Age Repair Eye Cream. And I tried so many eye creams over the years to moisturize, that delicate under eye area and your whole eye orbital. And many leave a lot to be desired, but not this one. The texture is completely right. This won't make you break out. It's not greasy or oily. Grown Alchemist is really my favorite one. I just feel like it's the perfect consistency and absorbs really well and keeps the whole area hydrated and leaves you ready for the day, or if you're going to put makeup on, concealer, whatever comes next. And another good thing is it doesn't separate over time. Like, you're not going to see any oil or anything separating. It stays creamy, and it doesn't have a strong odor or anything like that. Okay, next up is a serum. It's by SkinCeuticals. It's the Vitamin C Ferulic Serum. And this is admittedly a splurge, I'm not going to lie about that. And it's a newer addition to my skincare routine. But basically, there's like a little dropper in here, and you just kind of drop out one drop kind of for each part of your face and your neck. You do that after you've cleansed your face, before moisturizer, before makeup, and it improves the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, loss of firmness. It also has 15% pure vitamin C, and it's great for all types of skin, including sensitive skin like mine. So I feel like it keeps my complexion looking bright and vibrant. So yeah, definitely a good one. Okay, next is this Milk Makeup Kush Lash and Brow Serum. And these days, eyelash extensions, they're really popular, but I feel like they're too much maintenance for me, and I have sensitive skin, as I said, so I've never gotten them, although I love the look. And I've tried over the years, those popular eyelash serums that will give your lashes a boost, but I stopped after having a lot of irritation from the very questionable made ingredient in a lot of them. I believe it's called prostaglandin, something like that. And yeah, they work, but at what cost, So instead, I went for this safer option from Milk Makeup. It's a perfect alternative, I found, not to mention it's a lot cheaper than some of those other ones, and it's safe, like I said. So it'll give your lashes a natural boost. The results aren't quite as dramatic or as dangerous as those prostaglandin-containing lash serums, but you'll definitely see results. I apply it twice a day, and one wand lasts a really long time. This is my second one, but you do need to be consistent, and if you're consistent, you'll see results in about a month. All right, next up, Malibu hard water packets. And as I said, there's a lot of hard water in France. It's not good for hair. And this is what I use to get that mineral buildup out. I use one every couple of weeks, and I always rinse my hair whenever I wash it with filtered water, that doesn't have any of that mineral buildup. So if you're traveling to France or you live in an area with crazy hard water, these affordable little powder treatment packets that you use in the shower, they're worth it to save your locks from damage. And I feel like they're even more important if you color your hair, if you have highlights. Hard water is going to destroy your color seemingly overnight. It'll go from blonde to brassy. So protect your hair with one of these. Okay, next up, number 6 is Bare Minerals Matte Face Powder. And since I have sensitive skin, I told you like 10 times already, I don't wear heavy foundation or anything that's likely to clog pores or just be heavy on the skin. So the only makeup product that I put on my skin is this powder. It has an SPF 15. It provides light, natural coverage, and it's what I've used for years. Love it. Okay, number 7, lip gloss. This is the Crunchy brand Hydro Gloss, and this is a clean beauty brand. They make really high quality products that are vegan and also cruelty-free. And this is called Hydro Gloss. It's one of my favorites. I like to layer it over lipstick, for an added effect. I was a fan of MAC lip gloss, but these days I go for cruelty-free options whenever possible, and Crunchy fits the bill. Number 8 is my Zip Beauty Nano Current skincare device. And my philosophy on skincare is prevention, since it's a lot harder to fix skin damage once it's already appeared. So that brings me to my Zip device. It's pretty well worn at this point. I heard about them in the summer, I believe, of 2021, and I pulled the trigger on the Nano Current device, as you can see here, that August. So I've been using it coming up on 2 years now, and it's just a handheld device with microcurrent that has a variety of skin treatments you could do in under 10 minutes. And you could choose from like Energize, Sculpt and Lift, a bunch of others to keep your face in tip-top shape. And there's an app that you do the program with once you apply Zip Gel. I have the Silver Gel. So you get your face all primed with the gel, and then you just zip away by gliding the device over your face as you follow along with that app. So when I first got it, for like the first year, I used it religiously 3 times a week. And I've cut back to about 1 to 2 times a week, and I still see results. You do have to use it consistently, so don't drop below 2 times a week to see those results. It's not a night and day difference, it's not surgery, but stick with it. It's worth it. I found this device to be a game changer. It makes my face feel great, looks great, and it's definitely sealed a solid spot in my weekly skincare routine. Speaking of things that have sealed a spot in my weekly skincare routine, I'd be remiss without mentioning my Mito mobile red light device. And I love red light therapy. I wrote a blog post about it with all the details that I'll link below. So I'm not going to repeat everything in this video, or it would be like a 30-minute video. But yeah, Mito makes power-packed red lights. They are a leader on the market. And in addition to their anti-inflammatory, wound healing, immune-boosting properties that you could use anywhere on your body for injuries, scar healing, red light therapy is also amazing for their beauty properties, for the anti-aging, collagen production, and all of that. So you can use it on your face. So as I said, this is the Mito Mobile Flex. It has near infrared light and regular infrared light. There's a few different things you can use it for. And yeah, I hit my face with this twice a week. Game changer. All right, number 10, let's not forget about dental hygiene. Of course, toothpaste plays into one's whole beauty and skincare routine. And this is a made in France brand, Le Bon. It's a heavenly toothpaste that I love. I first tried it when Le Bon, they gifted me a few samples, and I'm hooked for life. You're going to want to forget your boring old mint toothpaste. Treat yourself to an organic, invigorating brushing experience. It's a bit of a splurge. This is not a $2 toothpaste, but your teeth are worth it. And I will point out that the scents are created here in France in Grasse, the perfume capital of the world, and the toothpaste are all natural ingredients. Now, because I have an allergy, I haven't been able to try all the flavors, but I highly recommend any of the mint or licorice flavors like this one. Okay, so on top of everything I just mentioned, I want to mention 4 other majorly important wellness components that I don't want to leave out here. So I've been able to prioritize these 4 things even more over the last few years than before. And I'll continue to do so as I get older, because I feel like they really count for a lot. And these 4 things absolutely affect one's well-being and outward appearance, and they are rest, hydration, exercise, and sun protection. And for me, rest means quality sleep, but it also means when to rest your body, when to say no, and just being still in our busy lives. So I'm not a night owl. I like to be in bed by 10 p.m., definitely asleep by 11, and up really early, like 6 or 6:30. That's actually, now that I think about it, not that early anymore, considering I used to be on a 6 a.m. train to New York City for work. But these days, 6 is still pretty early. But absolutely prioritize whatever works for you if you're able to build rest into your life. All right, next, hydration. It's really important, and luckily it's something that comes easy to me, unlike my dad, who you basically need to force feed water. But I love water. I drink a lot of it. I also pee a lot, TMI, but that's how it goes. And I got myself one of those Instagram famous Stanley Flow State quencher tumblers, this bad boy. And does it live up to the hype? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. They are amazing, not only in warm climates for like iced green tea, that's what I usually go for, but I even find myself filling it up every morning with water here when I'm in France, which is most of the time. So it works for both hot and cold drinks. This is a 30 ounce. And I feel like the two best parts, it fits in car cup holders. This will fit in your cup holder and it doesn't leak. I easily knock over water glasses if I'm not paying attention, you don't realize it's there, but this is like Diane proof. It's not going to leak. It's not going to spill. And then something else I wanted to mention, after I experienced several major losses over the past few years, my exercise routine has been my saving grace. Of course, it's not only because of the fitness component or because I find comfort in my routine, both of those are true, but because it's become a welcome distraction. And I feel like sometimes getting out of our head and into our body, it's exactly what we need to decompress. And the two apps I use regularly are Peloton and Les Mills. They get 2 thumbs up, way up for me. And if you read my blog, you've heard me say that 100 times over the past couple of years because it's true. And I firmly believe movement is medicine. And through it all, I'm grateful that my commitment to exercise has never waned and that I even have the ability to work out in the first place. So that definitely ties into just feeling good and our well-being. Yeah. And lastly, anyone who knows me in real life, I hate the sun. I love winter. I stay out of the sun and heat whenever possible. Let me put that down. I get an uncomfortable rash from the sun. I burn in like 5 minutes flat. And after a few bad sunburns as a kid, and learning about skin cancer, I know the sun is not my friend. So you'll never find me sunbathing. If I go to the beach, you'll find me 100% under the umbrella. I even sometimes have an umbrella when I walk around in the summer. And I always wear sun protection, even on cloudy days, in the form of SPF 50 all over my face. Even if I'm outside at all, just a 30-second walk from my car in the parking lot to a store, I have on a hat or a visor with sunglasses, and Tom always jokes that I'm in disguise, but it's true. I don't play around with the sun. Skin cancer is no joke, and the sun certainly isn't doing us any favors on a cellular level. And as someone whose complexion matches a white wall, pretty much, I need to take the sun seriously. So yeah, I feel like my skin thanks me for my continued efforts in that department. If I've learned anything, it's that wellness is not just about the products or the beauty or the skincare, but the overall lifestyle, including stress levels. And moving to France has really chilled me out. So yeah, it's been good. And I feel like when we kind of look at everything holistically, we can feel our best. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this list of my can't live without beauty and skincare essentials. And yeah, I'll see you back here on We in France soon. Merci and salut.